Hey, welcome back. Before I dive into this video, I wanted to give you a quick tour of my Tirana apartment. I know you didn't ask for it, but hey, I'm gonna do it anyway. Now let's go. Alright, so it's an apartment in the central part of Blocko in Tirana. So you're walking through here into the living room. As you can see, it's very spacious. It's got a couch there and two small chairs, a smart TV, and two big windows. And it's also got like a bookshelf right there going on with some books there. Now, this is my work area. It's supposed to be the dining area, but I've converted it to my workstation. You can see my camera, my laptop, and yeah, that's where I shoot all my videos. And that's my microphone right there. And if you look here, I have a small cushion to protect my butt. Those chairs can be really hard. Now this is the kitchen area. It's got some nice modern amenities. Now this is the bathroom. It's a beautiful bathroom with a washer and dryer, the WC, and the shower area with rainfall showers. I don't know what you call that. Two big windows as well, water heater and some radiator thing going on. That's why I just put my towel just to keep it warm. Here's the kitchen again. Look at all of that space. I haven't used it yet, but I will pretty soon. It's got a water heater as well. Now, this is the room. I love this room so much, so spacious, so bright, two modern lightings there. And this is where I sleep every day. And right there is the AC and heater. And it's got a lot of storage space as well. And if you look right there, that's my luggage. Everything I own sits in there. And it's got a bedside table as well, where I keep my body care kit. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. And in my last video, I already talked about how much I pay for this apartment. If you haven't seen it, it's gonna be right here in the cards or somewhere around here. So go check it out. Hey, what's going on? Daniel here. In this video, I quickly want to talk about some of the benefits of the digital nomad lifestyle in 2023. Maybe you're thinking about it, you want to travel a little bit, maybe even considering being a digital nomad yourself. Now, some of these things I talk about are things that I've experienced over the last 1.5 to 2 years that I've been doing this, and I couldn't be more thankful for the opportunity that I've been given and the chance to even do this at all. Now, let's talk about the first benefit that you can gain as a digital nomad in 2023. And beyond, of course, and that is the flexibility and freedom. You see, one of the biggest benefits of being a digital nomad is the ability to work from anywhere, to choose your own schedule, to set your own hours. And that's something that you cannot come across in your traditional lifestyle. When I was still working in my traditional 9-to-9 sales job, I used to work from Mondays through Saturdays and sometimes 12, 13, 14-hour days. And you can't tell me that comes with any kind of flexibility at all. The only times I have off were Sundays, and the only thing I wanted to do at the time was just sleep all day. So being a digital nomad means that you can work from anywhere in the world as long as your schedule allows it and the requirements, you meet them and you can afford it. And how can you afford it? I've talked about them in some of my previous videos. If you look right here, you see a video that I make about making money while traveling. That's how you can make money while you are a digital nomad, while choosing your own schedule and traveling all across the world. So the biggest benefit is that you choose your own schedule and you set your own hours and you're just flexible to do whatever you want to do. Go bungee jumping, go zip lining, go rappelling, anywhere. Grab a beer with friends. You can do it all by just being a digital nomad. Now, the second benefit, and probably the most important one here, is the cost savings. The cost savings of being a digital nomad is still not talked about enough. I have friends in the United States making over $100,000 a year and are still struggling to get by. They spend so much on rent, they spend so much on health insurance, on car notes, on phone bills, on pretty much everything in their lives they pay premium for. And for what? I don't know what they're getting back from it. But by going somewhere that your currency go far, it's called currency arbitrage, meaning you live in a place where they have a weaker currency to the dollar and you're able to afford all of the finer things in life for less than the amounts that you'll be spending in a place like the United States. For example, this apartment that I'm in right now, I pay about $600 for this apartment. I would not be able to afford the quality of this apartment on the current income that I'm on if I were living back in the United States. And that's because things have just become so expensive. And the same thing applies to food, to groceries, to transportation. Anywhere that I've visited in Latin America, in the Balkans, in Africa, you will always get way more for your money than living in the United States. So cost savings is something you should consider if you go to countries like Mexico, Colombia, Argentina, or anywhere in Latin America for that matter. You'll be spending way less than you'll be spending in the United States. In Colombia, you can live on less than $2,000 a month, like a freaking king. And the same thing applies to Argentina, where you can get a big ass steak for less than $10 and a bottle of wine for about $3. I've seen people do this every single day. My friends are there. I watch a lot of YouTubers talk about this all the time. So if you're thinking about it, think about the cost savings and make that decision in 2023. The third benefit I want to talk about here is improved work-life balance, which kind of ties to number one a little bit. By having flexibility and freedom, you have an improved work-life balance. For example, I only have my team meetings and client calls between Monday and Wednesday. Anything after that, I do not take on calls. I do not go on Zoom meetings. I will not go. I don't care what you tell me. And this is some of the work-life balance that I've been able to enjoy over the last 1.5 years, because if I'm working in my traditional 9 to 5, I am not able to do that. I have to be at work every single day regardless of what's going on there. And this is something that you should consider as well. If you have your own business, if you're a freelancer or you're a remote worker, all you have to do is be in a place that allows you all of the conveniences to become more effective at your work. And the more effective you are, the more work you can get done and the more free time you have to do some other things that you want to do. You can go to the gym at midday, you can go grab a beer now with your friends. It doesn't matter what you want to do. But being a digital nomad affords you the work-life balance that you so much desire and that you deserve. Now let's talk about professional growth. Traveling around the world alone is enough to challenge you in a lot of different ways. You're going to grow up so fast. And I tell people all the time, when you travel, you're not going to return to your home the same person that left. You're going to grow up, you're going to see so many things, you're going to meet so many people, your worldview is going to grow. And the same thing applies in your professional life as well. You will be able to pick up skills that you never thought you had. For example, I like documenting my journey on video, and I was never someone who was interested in video editing, but because of the fact that I wanted to put out videos online, I had to learn how to edit videos, and this has helped me so much in my professional life. For example, when I look at videos my clients send over and I'm like, this video is not well edited, it's not done in certain ways, because I have the experience now, because I've been doing it for myself by just simply traveling. Now, these are some of the things that you have to keep in mind. You're going to challenge yourself, you're going to grow in your personal life and in your professional life as well. And that means that, you can make more money, you can, command more value in the job market. So keep this in mind. Professional growth, personal growth are all things that's going to come to you as you begin to travel as a digital nomad. Now, the fifth benefit that I want to talk about is the cultural immersion that you get from just being a digital nomad. Of course, you're going to be traveling to a lot of different places. Most of these places you've never been to before. The people you meet you've never met before. The languages you've never heard before. The food you've never eaten before. And these are some of the things that are so interesting about being a digital nomad, because you get to immerse yourself in this very interesting things that a lot of people across their entire lifetime they never get to do. Imagine waking up in a small town in South America with locals, with dogs barking outside your window, and all of these things, they might sound uncomfortable at first, but once you are in it, you kind of think to yourself, wow, I am so blessed right now, because these are things that you could never come close to or that you could never experience if you live in the comfort of your home in the Western world, like United States, Canada, Europe, and all these places. And by traveling, you meet new people, you have discussions, your mind opens up to a lot of different things that you could never be open to. And at the end of the day, when you grow up, when you're on your deathbed, these are the things that you talk about, the experiences that you've had in your younger years. As you think about becoming a digital nomad in 2023, think about all of these things that you get to benefit. Think about all of these things that you get to add to your life that you otherwise would not have been able to. And these are the benefits, I think, out of many that you get to enjoy when you choose to become a digital nomad, or when you choose to travel the world the way a lot of people currently do. So if you have any questions about this topic of digital nomadism, how to travel better, safer, more sustainably, leave them in the comments down below, and check out the links in the description as well for some of the tools that I use, my health insurance, the banking app that I use, and how I stay safe when I browse the internet with my VPN and things of that nature. I have everything in the description. Go check them out. Again, my name is Daniel, and I will see you in the next video.